Great action in store tonight, seeing some of the best and brightest young players on the hardwood. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's Arizona and the Georgetown Hoyas.
And guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
A look at Arizona's starting group. We've got Hollis Jefferson. Johnson is out there with Mitchell. And it's Lewis in at the 5 spot. Arizona moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Johnson, the pass to Lewis. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Well, Georgetown has been such a pillar of East Coast basketball for so long. Really one of the universities on the East Coast.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. A really rich tradition in men's basketball for the Hoyas. And they've been a competitive presence on the college basketball landscape going back to the 70s.
Shot on the wing. Randolph missing again.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Hollis Jefferson can't hit.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
Freak with it. Now Lawson defending. There's Freak. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And it's a completely new group for Arizona. Hoyas on D. And here is Goodwin. Hollins kicks to Carter. Tries from 16. Joseph with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Trice. The Hoyas with another miss. And here's Arizona now. They trail by 3. Carter dishes to Ewing. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. Freak, he's in at point guard. Price is out there with Warren, and it's Joseph in at the 5. And he gets it to go. Well, for the Arizona Wildcat program, they didn't really become the force it is today until the 80s. Since then, Greg, Arizona has been a big player in the conference.
How about having a string of conference titles, 14 in total, all coming since 1986.
And for Arizona, they've got Mitchell, and it's Johnson in at the 3 spot.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Now, here is Lawson, following the miss by Freak. Lawson outside. Kicks to Carter. Here's the screen. Shot clock at 6. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And for the Wildcats, arguably their best years were in the late 90s and early 2000s. In 1997, they won their lone college championship. A lot of trips to the Final Four around that time, too.
Hodges checked in for the Hoyas. Inside.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
It's hauled in by Arizona.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
In the corner, Randolph with it. Right wing. Here's Freak. No good on the three. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. And he gets it to go. Carter's got his first basket of the night. Out of bounds, Arizona takes possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Hello and welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
That's his second personal foul.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunity.
Freak in at point guard. Warren is out there with Price. Then there's Hudson. And it's Randolph in at the two-guard position. Taking a look at Arizona. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Johnson, and it's Lawson in at the one spot. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Back to Lawson. Fires the three. Shot's good.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in